If anyone has any questions, please unmute yourself and try to ask me the question. But don't unmute if there is no questions to be asked. Avoid any disturbances. Okay, so let's move to the programming part now. So everyone is able to see the screen. So this is the folder source. This is a folder sources where we create the source file. So to create the source file, you have to go to folder sources, right click, insert new object, and here you can import the SCL file. You can give the name. Let me give this some name like FC243, and this is the program editor for the SCL file. Here we can write our program. This is the editor, and from insert you can call the blocks. If you want to call the block in the source file, you can call the templates. For example, if you want to call the function block or function inside the SCL, you can go with the block template here and you can click this. Then you can see a standard template is coming up here. And with the standard template, you can start defining your FB number and the interfaces. This interface is when you open our block. For example, if you see this interface is the definition of variable inputs, outputs, the temp and stat depending upon the function or function block. So I have created few examples already, so maybe I can show you them. Is everyone audible? Hello? Is,
Yes,
is
audible, yes.
okay, because I see some messages that there is no sound. Tushar, are you able to hear me?
Actually, somebody's. Hello.
Yes, if someone has any questions, please unmute yourself and you can ask me the question. You can interrupt me. And I can see that if someone is not able to hear me, that please text me up because I cannot understand. So just write me up that I can interrupt my session and I can see that how we can fix this. Yeah.
Somebody's mic is on. Unwanted sounds are coming.
Please turn off
Hello.
the mic. Please, I request everyone to turn off the mic who is not interacting and to avoid avoid the disturbances. Yeah, this looks good now. Let's move to our session back. Yeah, so here we are with our programming back. So you see here I have created a block, a very simple function. I have called this FC241. Let's prepare one program like FC243. This was let me insert block template. So this I named it as an FC243. So let's take this as FC243. I don't want to return any value, so I just make this void. And let's define the inputs for this. So variable input.
Santosh, the screen is not visible.
Okay. Yeah, give me a second. Is this visible now? Is the screen visible now?
Yes, yes.
Yes, it is visible.
Okay, so let me start
Yes,
one more
visible,
time.
visible.
So you have to go to insert block template. I'm taking FC as a template. Let's give this number as 243. I don't want to return any value from this function, so I'm just taking this word. Let's define some inputs here. Variable input. I turn on. I take this as boolean, and this variable here. Define the variable output. And output on. Define this as a boolean and variable. So I have just written a simple. I'm writing a simple program here that if I if I turn on is true, then let's make I output on is equal to true. And if this is very simple program I have written just to start with the basic stuff. I don't want to directly take you into the for loop and other things. So let's understand that how we have to write the SCL language in a SCL editor, then save it, then compile, download this all this stuff we see step by step. So now I have written some program that if I turn on is there, then output should be on. So I have defined it variable input, variable output. Let's save this. Okay, I have saved it. Then you have two options: either you compile or you have make a partial compilation. This partial compilation I will explain you in next step. For now, I do the compilation. So FC2 what it exists already in offline block. Yes. Okay, so there are few errors. Invalid statement, possibly missing operators. So we are missing here. Let me compile one more time. Okay, now we have zero errors and zero warnings. So save, compile, there are no errors. So if you see this FC243 should be in the offline block now. FC243. Okay, so FC243 is generated. This is the SCL type. The FC243 is generated in the offline block now. So let's call it in the OB. Let me call it here. C243. Okay, M780.0, M780.1. Let me cross check them. Not overlapping anywhere. Same. Okay, so as per our logic, when I make this bit or I turn on, then output should be on. So if you see, I make M4 M780.0 equal to 1, then M78.1 was true. So this was a very simple programming which I have done in SCL. But let me ask you guys a question that if there is a DB, I show you this DB. Okay, here is this DB fill and array 1 to 100 with a double integer. Let me make this way. If I want to fill this 1 to 100 with some value like 1, how we are going to do this in ladder logic? Can anyone explain me or can anyone answer me this question that how we can do this in ladder? Is this possible to do it?
Function, move function.
Okay, that's a good response.
Block move. We can use block move.
Yes, but I want to move number one, like for example, double integer one in all the
Yeah.
indexes.
Then
Then how we can do this in ladder?
we have to use move block only.
Okay, so let's start doing in ladder. I go to this. So let's start doing it in ladder.
Maybe we
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Okay, fine.
Audible, audible.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Because I see the network is poor from my side. Sorry for that, but just keep me, okay, so let me do it in a ladder logic. How we can do it? Uh, So this is how we can do it in ladder logic. Am I right?
right.
So how many
Yes,
times?
yes.
How many times I have to write this?
For the 100 times.
Okay, so what do you think that this is the easier way to do that you have to write 100 times? At some cases, if this is 1,000, then you have
No,
to write
no, not
1,000
at all.
times.
No.
No,
So
it's not possible.
so let's use of our high level language, that is SCL, that how we can write this a complex logic, I could say, in a single network or in a single line. Okay, so I have already in my last just for information, in my last week I have given the training on SCL. At that time there were a lot of members, so I was unable to take everyone. So I'm using the same example to show you now. Here is this FC240. Okay, so let me. So I show you how to bypass also. So this is how we can bypass the networks which we don't want to use. Okay. So I have already created the function here with input b full. That when this input is full, we should make this execution to be done. So let's use the same block. So go to insert block control structure. I want to use a for loop. Okay, so control variable, I want to take a variable as I, control variable as I. I want to start with 1 and I want to end with 100, and I want to make an increment by 1. And what we want to do with this for loop. So here is the interesting thing. So I want to make this db fill, this is db fill, this db fill, we are using the symbolic name db fill dot fill index number 1, db fill dot fill index number. Instead of 1, I'm writing this I because I want to keep this as a variable, that every time it should change, because we want to fill from 1 to 100. So first time it should fill with 1, then second time 2, then third 3. So the for loop should run The loop should run from 1 to 100. That's the reason the I has to be variable. It cannot be a constant. If you make it constant, that only that particular index is going to be filled with a value. So we have to take out this boolean and let's make it 300 here. Okay, so from 1 to 100, we should fill our db with 300 value. Let's compile this. Okay, save, compile. There is also a partial compilation which I was saying you that in this partial compilation you have an option of compiling the FC, or even if DB is involved, then it will also give us an option to select the particular DB or FC and download. Yes, I want to download this. So there is also partial download. You can select that you only want to download the FC, or you also want to download the DB. So by using partial, you can select which one you want to download. So for me, it doesn't matter, because when you're running this in a plant, you should make sure that when you're downloading the SCL file, you should make sure that it should not affect on the production, so you can select the FCDBs as per the requirement. Okay. Let's download that. Let's go to everyone. Let me pick out this. So let's check the DB1. What is the status with DB1? Okay, so now you see that DB1 is filled with 300. Is this clear that how we are able to fill this complete array with a single network using the SCL language that we have used the for loop? I think now you can raise your questions that if anyone has still any queries that how does this for loop works, or how did you call this DB? Any questions, please ask me.
Hello.
Yes, I'm listening.
Yeah. Actually, this STL and SCL are SCL is easy when compared to STL, right?
Yes, because here you can use the syntaxes are very easy compared to STL, and this is a Pascal language. So those who are familiar with the college days, that how to write the C language or any other programming
Yes.
languages, then it's very easier for them to work with SCL language.
Yeah. In STL, while dealing with the DB, we have to open the DB and close the DB like that.
Yes.
We can have to do.
Yes, in
So
STL
it is
also,
very.
in STL there is not a concept of for loop or other things, but there is a concept of loop which you can use, and this loop will be working with the pointer address or with the address registers.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Any questions? Okay, so let me do one thing. Let me make it more easier for the people. Maybe few of them are hesitating to ask the question, but let me clear it. I want to explain it in a more easier way now. Let's let's make the PLC into a hold mode. Let me apply a breakpoint. Okay, so okay, now I applied a breakpoint, and the breakpoint is active. So the CPU is in hold mode now. So when I operate the instruction, you should see how the I value is getting incremented and how the DB fill is filling. So first the I value is filled with 1, then DB fill dot fill 1 is equal to 300. Then I make a next instruction, next scan. When I make a next scan, you see the I value was 2 and DB fill 2 is equal to 300. So this keeps on going, and this I value is incremented till the for loop end is done, that is till 100. So the I value keeps on incrementing and the value 300 is keep on moving inside this db field. If you want to change this, for example, let me make it here. We do it in this way. Declaration view. Let's make this Boolean. Now I'm changing from double integer to Boolean, so this all are Boolean now. Download, and here we make it okay. So you see now all the field values are filled with true. So I think this is very easy to do in SQL language because we are just using a single network of logic to fill this. So like for loop, there are also other functions like here if you see, if I take this out, here there's a function with a repeat. In repeat also, the loop is running, but the increment has to be done manually here. In for loop, the increment was done automatically, but in repeat, the increment has to be done manually and it will repeat until the condition is fulfilled. So when I is greater or equal to 15, then it stops filling the db value and it jumps out of the repeat loop. So let's see how it's working. You see, till 15 only, till 14 only the bits are true. After that, the bits are not true because here we have written that the repeat function should work only till the condition until I is equal to 15. After that, it should not work. That means it should come out of the loop. So even if you set a breakpoint here, and make the you see I equal to 2 goes to the repeat 3, 4, 5, 6, so on, and when it comes to 15, it jumps out of the network. Once 15, and once the 15 is I is 15 here, it jumps out of the repeat loop. You see, now it comes to end function. So this is very easy when you use the breakpoint, but I request everyone that don't use this breakpoint function when the plant is running because this could take your system to hold mode and you can stop the production. I think this session is more like one-way session. I want some question and answers from your side. That let's make it more interesting.
Hello.
Yeah.
Is it possible to take db as in number? Like, is it possible?
Yes. You can take the db as input number also. I can show you some examples.
So that
Yeah.
that input like you done here, na? That I like
Yes. Here you can.
any
Yes, you can take this. What I have done is that this.
I don't feel load like that.
Yes, you can do this. What maybe we can use this if b still is there, then this and it. So now Okay, now the fill is false. You see, there is no fill is done because B fill is false here. So if I make this true, you see, download this one more time. Let me make it true because this one was true because here is the logic which we have moved. So I can delete this. So using, let me see if I have some example of this. So you can take this input here as a DB number, but it should be in a word. It should be in a word because then you have to convert this to integer or to get this DB number, and then you can open this DB number with this word to block DB and write the DB number dot the offset. You see, here is an example shown. This is how you can open the DB number. This is more or like in STL how you do. You open the.
Your voice is not here audible.
Is it audible now?
Your voice.
Is it
Yeah, yeah,
audible? So if you see the example
yeah. It's
here,
audible.
if you see the example here that we have called that word to block DB, this is standard syntax you find in SCL. This is standard syntax you find in SCL, and in bracket you have to mention the DB number dot the offset. Till now, the example which I have shown, it was with the symbolic addressing. We have used a symbolic address because we were using the indexes in that. But if you want to use the direct address, you should mention the DB number dot dbw or dbx. Maybe I can see 43 here. We make it M970.0. 870.0 is equal to 5. Yes, you can download. So if you Windows 870, right? You see, when I made this bit true, the 870 also was true because we have used inside this else, you can make them false. False depending upon the conditions. You can add it more. Okay, so when I make it on, you see 1087.0 is on, and I make it 0, it's 0. One more thing I want to show you. Most of them will have this thing here with the debug. I'm not sure how many of you have used it, but you see, cannot test block debug info was not generated. So whenever you have this type of error in S7 SCL, it cannot test block debug info was not generated. So you have to go to options, customize, compiler, and create debug info. And then you can say compile, yes, or download, and then monitor. See, now you are able to do the monitoring. See, true, true, true. This condition is fulfilled, and these are true. So you guys have any questions? So you can ask me. Want to go ahead with some advanced programming or some advanced lessons, please let me know. This was the basic thing from SCL, that how to call the SCL, how to do the generate the SCL, compile, save, download, and for loop, repeat. So if you have any queries, please let me know, that we make this session more interactive, because I see that it is only one way conversation which I'm doing here now. Any questions?
Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Functions also we can call in that.
Yes.
Same.
Okay, I can show you. Let me call some function inside. Okay. Debug. Go to insert, block call, and in block call,
Yes.
you can.
One more thing. One more thing, that return variable is in a void. So at what time we use that? If
Uh,
you want to return,
if you want, if
what is
you
that scenario?
no,
How we use that void instead of void?
if you use return, then the value will return. The FC243 will return some value.
Oh, okay. That one.
Yes, it will. When the function is executed, it will return some value, whatever the value you are defining. But mostly it depends upon the programmer's requirement. I never go with this type of
Variables,
return
then
values.
that value will to that output variable, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
So like I said you, that you can go to insert, you can block call, you can use a standard library, or you can also call from your project. That is, the project is Automators
Yes.
Industrial Projects. So I can take the project,
Yeah. Okay.
and from here you can select the blocks. For example, now
Yeah.
FC243.
Okay. Now you only shown the FC for creating FC. How to create FP also?
Yes, we can also create a view. So let's take a new SCL. Let me use this. Let me see which FB I can take. Let me take FB3. But now SCL source. Let it make FB3. Insert block template. FB. I make it FB3 here. Variable output on medium, and variable output of medium, and variable from of 2, and by one of silicon as this. Zero errors now. So if you go, so if you see SB3 is generated now, you see SB3 is generated. It will be 1. For SB3, this okay, so this is how we can call the FB. So
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
and
One more thing.
yes,
If you are
hello, hello.
hello. Yeah.
Yes, I'm listening. Yes.
While uploading from the PLC, this source code will not get right.
No, you will not get the source code. So just
Only.
keep it in mind that
Yeah.
whenever the SCL file is deleted, then you cannot get back the FB. For example, now we have created the FB3. I will delete the FB3 source. I delete this. Okay, let me go it offline.
We can only call that for right.
Yeah, so if I delete this, okay, I delete the FB3, go to blocks and open FB3. The upward block does not contain any symbol information because we have deleted the FB3.
Yeah.
And then it's converted into STL language, similar. So it would be very difficult to troubleshoot when the STL files are deleted.
Okay. Yeah. Also, we can protect that SL.
Yes, you can protect the STL files. You can use this know how to protect.
Yeah, I know how to protect. Yeah.
So this was about STL language. We can also external source. You can also import the STL file from here by external source, and you can also export the SCL file if you want. There are all the options available to import and export the SCL file. So this was about a basic SCL training which I want to do this today. In my last week also had the same session where I've explained about the basic programming language. I made this session one more time because most of the people were unable to join it because there were a lot of registrations coming up, so I closed them. So probably next week I want to come up with some advanced programming either in SCL or in HTML language. So I will check with the people's review that which topic they want to go. So let's
Hello.
make hello.
Are you giving STL training also? STL, this pointer logic, everything.
Yes,
STL. I am asking about STL.
yes.
Structure test.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
we are
Please.
planning to do this, but
Yeah.
probably next week I will plan a session for STL language.
Yeah.
In that I would be requesting to start with the basics because the pointer would be an advanced thing. So let's start with the basic and then we move to advanced.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Okay.
and
Yeah.
so I just request all the participants that please subscribe to my channel and also on the YouTube I show you the I share you my YouTube link and also I share you my
Uh,
Google
Hello,
page with
Santoshi.
yes hello
Yes, yes. My name is Mayank. I have a two query.
yes
One thing, I am very new in SCL.
okay
So, attending your this presentation, I understand overall what is SCL and how we are using it.
uh-huh.
But I want more basic details and example list so that I. So, is there any material where I
uh,
can read?
Maybe I will try to get you some example for SEL programming. But what I would suggest you that you try keep doing the small logics which you do in ladder. Try to make it in SEL language. The more you practice, the more you get. So this is what I say. But still, I will try to see that if I have some content, the material with me, then I will try to share you. I share my email address, my
Okay.
contact number. So I request everyone to please uh, visit to my channel, subscribe there, and also please drop a review on my Google page to come up to
Yes,
motivate
I
me.
already. Mm.
Thank you for
Okay.
that. Thank you for that. I share you my.
And for TIA portal,
Mhm.
so that STL part is similar for in Semantic Manager and TIA.
Yes, yes, it's same. It's similar to SCL in step 7. The only thing is in TI you have some advanced features like you have region there. You can define the region for if else. It has some more easier features compared to step 7 SCL.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Hello,
I
sir.
actually, hello.
Yes, yes.
Hello.
Uh, Actually, I was about to say that if is it possible if you can do over the TI portal?
Yes, actually, I want to utilize this lockdown. I want to come up with more training videos, but the amount of people I want to do it in a more participants because for 10 people, 15 people, this would be difficult for me. If we have the participants around 80, 90, then it would be easier that I can share my knowledge to a group of people. So I request everyone to share the post whenever I provide some information about the training that most of the people get benefits out of it. And we are also aware that the training is being scheduled.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
If any future trainings is there, then let me know. In same mail you can send.
Yes, yes. I
Same.
mostly keep on updating.
Yeah.
I just request everyone to note down the email ID and the contact number. Just send me the snapshot of my subscription and the review that I can send you the certificate from my company for this training.
Yeah.
So, how could I subscribe to these?
I send you just WhatsApp me. I send you the link for the YouTube and I will send you the link for the Google review.
Okay, okay,
These are my details. You can just take my
okay.
details and
Is it paid or free?
no, this is free of cost. You don't have to pay anything.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Okay, okay. Hi, Santosh. Just can you just send me your YouTube link in the chat so this we can click it and we can go to the subscribe.
Yes, yes. Give me a second. I send you the links.
Sure, that will be great.
They are sending links. Okay, so is everyone able to see the link I have sent now?
Yes, Santosh, got it. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, I got it. Thank you.
Yep.
It's got it, got it.
Okay, so on my YouTube channel, you can see I have posted many videos on pointers on SCL, and you can check. Okay, so thank you for being here. Let's wind up this training session now. Have a good day.
Yeah. Thank you for your
Thank you.
cooperation.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Santosh. Thank you.
Yes. You are.
Yeah.
Thank you, Santosh. Have a
Yeah.
nice day.